welcome. A little late to the broadcast today, but we got it going. Live from Shady Side Academy, Fox Chapel, Pennsylvania. Welcome to Big Tone in the Zone. Got you covered Saturday morning hockey here. Amherst in town. Pass there, Amherst with the shot. And that is Matty George helming the net this morning for the Selects. Face-off stuck behind the goal here, and Selects emerge with the puck. Koskis over there. It's chipped in behind the goal. Carnes goes for it in the corner. And it's D'Ambrosio with the puck, trying to get it to Koskis. Beyond her reach. Koskis with the puck. Amherst steals and sends it back down the ice into the Select zone. It's picked up there by Carnes. Whalen deal with it. She emerges with the puck in front of her own goal. Sends that up. Amherst picks that off at center ice, but not for long. D'Ambrosio there causing some trouble. And off the bench, Fisher can't get there. Amherst will. That's off a leg. Sent around the horn. Barnes in the corner. Stuck in the corner now. And it does emerge out in front of the goal. So Horchak's over there. And Carnes picks it up and sends it down ice to Hott. And Hott makes a move. And Fisher pushes it back in. Amherst picks it up. Sends it down. They can't get their pass through. Warner goes for the puck. She skates right by it. So Horchak sends it up to Gray. Gray with a nice move off the boards. Amherst picks it up, and they work their way through center ice now. And that's going to go up into the Selects bench for a face-off. 12:34 left, 15-minute periods in the first here. Ooh, somebody blew a tire there. In the corner now, Amherst with the puck. Amherst with a shot off the post. Trying to flip it up to Janko here. No ice on the play. Janko goes by her reach. Amherst now. Janko goes for the puck behind the goal. Send right back in. In the corner here. Selects with the puck. Gets it to Janko behind the goal. She tries to get it out in front, but Amherst steals. They work their way down, and they just dump it and head to the bench. Warner collects it in her own zone. Koskis with the puck. Working with D'Ambrosio here. Koskis sends it in front. Amherst blocks that attempt. Amherst off the backboards. Ratliff over there. Shot comes in, but that's blocked on the way in. D'Ambrosio with the puck. And Amherst with the puck. Nice move there, and George is going to smother that and hold on with 11:10 left in the first. Puck dropped here in the Select zone. Ratliff picks it up. She can't get it out. Pushed in behind George. Amherst with control. So Horchak picks it up. Sends it up ice. Trying to get it to Hott. Beyond her reach. Back to center ice. Amherst with the puck. Hott bears down on her, but can't get there. Amherst now. Darien. Amherst in front. Goes by everybody. Sent up now. And it's going to be Sullivan with the puck. To Hot. Hot to Sullivan. Let's try there. Big save. And Hamel sends it in. Amherst to pick it up, though. Sends it around the boards. Amherst going to emerge with it 2-on-2. Warner there to push her out of the play. Shot there. George picks that one up, and that one's up into the Selects bench again. Cause a stop and play, and they are going to have the face-off here in the Select zone. Puck is dropped. Fisher doesn't win that face-off. It goes right by everybody. Janko pushes it around the horn now. Amherst picks it up. Amherst in front. Ooh. That was tricky there. Puck slid right by. Open chance. Amherst wouldn't get there. Instead, the Selects carry down now. Janko behind the goal. Backhand pass. Trying to get it back to Janko. It's an Amherst player, and they steal. Amherst player falls over. I think a slight trip there on Janko, but no call on the play. Ratliff picks it up at center ice, but she can't hold. Amherst pushes it in to the corner. Ratliff back for the puck in her own zone. There she comes. Selects make a change. She dumps it, and she heads to the bench herself. Barnes with the puck. She just sends it in. Amherst picks that up at their own line. Hamel with the puck behind her own goal now. Sends it up to Wachowskis. Wachowskis off the boards and finally gets it out. D'Ambrosio on the puck. She can't get there. Amherst now through center ice. Nifty move there. They have to wait to be on side, and they are. Backhanded behind George, where Carnes picks it up. Carnes having a little trouble there. Amherst player giving her some issues. And the Selects get it out. And Sullivan carries. Sullivan backhand shot into the zone. Behind the Amherst goal now. They pick it up. Pushed ahead through center ice now. It's around the boards. And who's going to get there for the Selects? Amherst with the puck. Blocked nicely. That's sent up. Trying to get that break out to Hot, but unable to. And the puck does clear the zone, and Amherst will have to reset. Pass up to Fisher, goes beyond her reach. Amherst picks it up behind her own goal. Nobody wants it. It goes back to center ice. Janko comes off the bench on a mission. Amherst with the puck here. Go 1-on-3 here. Janko giving her some trouble. Puck slides by the goal. Fisher sends it out. And no ice on the play. Amherst collects it in their own zone, sends it around. Jacob pops that down nicely. No hand pass on the play. Go off the body. And that's up into the netting. .646 left in the first. Fisher to take the draw. Amherst with the puck behind their own goal. Taps it out, but not all the way out. Fisher sends it back in. Best opportunities so far was a post/crossbar hit by Amherst early in the first. Otherwise, not much to write home about. Fisher trying to get the puck go through. And Carnes mismanages the puck, and it's D'Ambrosio going to pick it up. Lukaskis back to D'Ambrosio behind the goal. And Amherst emerges. 2-on-2. Oh, broken up nicely there by Hamel, and it's Fisher now with the puck. And here she comes, 1-on-2. Oh, a nifty move there. Another move. Shoots and... Oh, how did she not put that in? Wow. One woman wrecking crew there. Couldn't close the deal, though. Nice effort. And Hamel with the puck now in the corner, sends it up the Hot. And Hot tries getting that out. Amherst steals, and here they come. In front, wide open. Blocked in front nicely by Warner. Then Hot. Oh, he's picked right off her stick. That shot is wide by Amherst. Amherst with the puck again in the corner, and it's off her stick. Select's trying to get it out here. Zahorchek sends it up, but not out. Goes right back. In front there, and didn't get everything on it. And George is going to hold on. 4:42 left in the first. Dane Gray pushes it ahead. Janko there. Janko chips that nicely. Pushes it into the corner. Amherst collects. Push it out. Gray. Nice nifty move there to keep it in. Janko couldn't get there. Being defended nicely. Janko again with the backhander on goal. Out of nowhere. Longwell. Ratliff with the puck in her own zone. Ratliff blows a tire. Picked up nicely, and it's D'Ambrosio. She can't move it forward. It's going to be Sullivan. Sullivan to D'Ambrosio. Backed up by Longwell here. And Amherst picks it up and sends it back out. No ice on the play. And it's Fisher now with the puck. Fisher. She gets it out, back to center ice. Lukaskis picks it up there, but can't hold. And Amherst has the puck. They're going to have a lane here. And they have a nifty move and a backhander, and George chips that aside. D'Ambrosio sends it around. And that is going to go all the way down the ice. No ice on the play. No ice. Sent up here. Nope. Picks it up, sends it in off Lukaskis' skate. Amherst with the puck, and here they come. Trying to get a 3-on-2 going, but not fast enough. So Horchek with it, sends it out. No ice on that one either. So Horchek, she heads in. Amherst clears. Hamel sends it right back in though. Amherst will pick it up. Got a little back and forth action behind their own goal. Amherst picked off nicely by Hot. Nobody there for her though. Amherst sends that one down the ice. 1-on-2, here they come. And big move there through the crease. Nobody home. Selects in their own zone. Push it up to Zahorchek. She can't hold. Back to center ice it goes. Shot, score! Amherst with a bullet there with 2 minutes left. And George, no answer on that one as it floats right by her. And it's 1-0 Amherst. Puck drop. Jenko controls. Back to Ratliff. Ratliff pushes it ahead. Can't get it there to Jenko. And Carnes now. Carnes carries. She sends it in on goal, and that's scooped up there by Amherst. Cause a draw to happen in the Amherst zone. Looks like Fisher might be back at center here on this line. They experimented with Jenko at center. Yes, moved her back to wing for this game today. Fisher, Jenko shoots and scores! Jenko ties the game! On a face-off win by Fisher. And Jenko evens the score here. And just like that, it's 1-1. All the action happening here in the last 2 minutes of the period. Amherst takes that face off. And Fisher beyond her reach. And it's sent in off the corner. George is gonna hold on to that one. And back to the point now. Amherst with the puck. Amherst through the crease. Back to the point now. That shot's going to get through, and George is going to push that aside. Amherst starting a cycle now in the select zone. That's picked up there. I think that's by Warner to Wachowskis. She can't get it out. Sent right back in. Amherst now controls in the corner. And nobody has it. Now Amherst has it out in front. That shot's off a skate. Carnes picks it up. Back out in front. Can't get it out still. Amherst with the puck. And some pressure on here at the end of the period. And Wachowskis is going to take a shot at it. Landed right in the breadbasket of the Amherst player instead, and now it's starting to get chippy over there with D'Ambrosio. Pressure picking up here, and it's Ratliff with the puck. Ratliff stop on a dime, reverse, and sent it forward here. Fisher into the zone. Amherst player goes down. And that's going to do it for period one.
Okay, I'll see you later.
the team's breaking. We're ready for period number 2. 1-1. Score after 1. And Fisher drops that draw, and Amherst will pick it up in their own zone. That goes around. Amherst gets it out. Push that forward. Here they come, trying to get a 2-on-1, and they're going to send that in on George. Rebound! Puck free around the goal, kicked out nicely. Amherst with the puck, they send it back in on goal, and that's broken up, sent right back down towards Amherst net. And it will go far enough for icing. Let's see if we can get some height on this here. There we go. If that's any better. And puck is dropped. It's going to be Amherst with control at the point. They're going to backhand that back in. Stuck in the corner now. And it's going to be Wachowskis with the puck. Backhand pass to Gray. Gray sends it in on goal. Behind the net. And it's around now. Amherst picks that up. Amherst with the puck, broken up nicely. Amherst has it still. Backhand shot doesn't quite make it in on goal. And it's picked up there by Janko. And she kicks it ahead, but can't hold on. Amherst sends it right back in. Gray can't control. That's sent in on goal by Ratliff. Backhanded around. D'Ambrosio can't get control. Amherst does. Oh, D'Ambrosio with a nice steal. Trying to get it to Fisher there. Fisher can't hold. And Amherst comes right back down the track. Amherst gets it to the point. That's off a skate. Fisher blocks that one nicely. That's sent in on goal, but blocked in front. Amherst with the puck at the point. D to D there. And another block by Fisher. She's gonna be bruised for Christmas. And we got a player down. Can't see who's over there. Get an update whenever we can here. See what happened over there. Not sure what went down, but or who went down. Threw it here. Situation looks a little bit more serious down there. Teams break. And she's off. We'll find out who that was. What happened over there. So let's select a player down. .28 left. And looks like the refs are ready to face it off here and get this game back online. We got an update here. That was Maggie Longwell down with a knee injury.
Doors open.
And appears that it's pretty serious. So she is probably out for the rest of the game. And Longwell. She is getting tended to. We had a door open here at the Amherst penalty box. We got that issue squared away, and we're ready to play some more hockey. And Warner with the puck, trying to get it up to Fisher. Amherst picks that off. Pushed in behind the goal here. Mel will control for the Selects. D'Ambrosio tries skipping it off the boards. Amherst steals, and that puck goes over the goal. Warner. That's, big save there, and a score on a rebound. Amherst retakes the lead. 2-1. Shot off a rebound and got it right past George. Amherst with the 2-1 lead now. So the Selects will regroup. See if they can get that one back. Koskis drops that face off. And Hot can't move with it. Amherst now through center ice. That's off Carnes' skate. Carnes will pick that up. Turning around. Sent up off the boards. That's pushed right back in. Amherst with the puck in the corner. Bodies flopping around everywhere back there. Amherst emerges, can't get the shot on goal. Puck out in front, and it's going to go all the way past everybody and down to the Amherst goal. Pushed aside. Hott's going to give chase along with the Horchak. So Horchak sends it in on goal. Rebound shoots. Oh, and that one just went wide. And it's off a Hot stick. Amherst picks it up. Sends that one down out of everybody's reach. Carnes goes back forward in her own zone. Carnes around her own goal, behind her own goal. Carnes fans on the passing attempt, does get it forward. Ratliff can't control. Amherst does. Carnes trying to work it behind the goal. And it's going to be Amherst with the puck now. With Elaine. And that one's sent down ice. Puck sent in, no ice on the play. Ratliff back to get the puck behind her own goal. That's back to center ice. Amherst will pick it up. Fisher gives chase. Back and forth action here. Ratliff with the puck. Ratliff. That puck is chipped over, but not out. Broken up there and sent all the way down. I think we're going to get an icing call on this one, and we are, with 9:40 left in the second. And Wachowskis to take the face-off here for the Selects. Sullivan in some trouble there. Gets that one up. And D'Ambrosio now. She's going to make a move, and here she comes. Oh! Toppled off her stick at the last second. Amherst with the puck now. D'Ambrosio can't control. And here comes Amherst back. That one's chipped in. Warner. Fighting for it over there. And she got a little bit of help. And that just finds its way back down towards the Amherst goal. Amherst controls here through past the red line, and here they come. Shaw's just going to go in on George, and she's going to push that aside. And Fisher with the puck. Fisher trying to make a move. Amherst with the puck, though. And that shot is off a stick and up and in the net. 8:18 left in period 2. 2-1 Amherst. Amherst takes that face off and sends it in on George, and she's going to hold. Puck flipped up, trying to get it to Hot, and it's going to go far enough for icing. So we'll have another face off in the select zone. Puck dropped here. Selects behind their own goal. It's Barnes. Barnes gives chase. And it's going to be Fisher with the puck. Fisher, 1-on-3. Looking for some help. She's going to try to take it herself, and Amherst is going to hold on to that one. We'll have a face-off in their zone now. Amherst with the puck. Flip to the side. Sent around here. Amherst with the puck. Amherst with a move. She drops it. Blows a tire. Heading towards the goal. In front. Picked off. Sent out. Up, but not out. Picked off there. Trying to get it to Janko off her stick. Side-to-side action here. Sent up. Amherst with the puck through center ice. That was broken up nicely by Ratliff. And Fisher can't hold. And Amherst comes in with a move, and George is there to save that one with a pad. Amherst trying to complete a line change. D'Ambrosio Sends it up, but not out. Here comes Sullivan back with the puck. Sullivan working with Fisher. Sullivan in on goal and a nice save. Back to the point now. Warner with the puck. D to Hamel. Couple of chip passes there, but Amherst has control now. Send that one back down ice. Hamel picks it up and sends it in off D'Ambrosia's stick into the zone. Amherst behind their own goal. No, with the shot. Blocked in front. Oh, that one skidded towards the net. D'Ambrosia with the puck. And that's picked off there and sent right back out by Amherst. And that will be an icing call. 5:46 left in period number 2. Fisher to take the face-off here. Back to the point for Ratliff. She's going to send it in on goal, and that just sails wide. Barnes with the puck. Barnes going to tee it up. Her shot saved. Barnes with the puck again. She's going to reset here. Just kept it in, just barely. Fisher now sends it towards the goal, and that's going to go wide. Select's trying to get some pressure on here. In front. Oh, that's off a skate. And Amherst sends that down the ice. And that is not going to be far enough for icing. Barnes has to get it. The puck just died on the way in. Backhanded behind the goal. Over to Ratliff. Ratliff sends it up. Not out. Fisher with a nice defensive play there from the backside. And up to Fisher now. Fisher through center ice. Trying to get it to Hott. And ends up back to center ice again. Ratliff picks it up. That's sent in on towards the goal, but that goes wide. Zahorchek ships it back in and heads to the bench. Hott there. And Jenko tried chipping that one in on goal. And that was broken up there. 2-on-1 forms for Amherst here. That shot's blocked by Hamel nicely. Back to the point now. Amherst with the puck. And they get the puck up to Jenko here. Yes, they do. Jenko, 1-on-1. Jenko with a move. Jenko onto the back here. Oh, it's stolen off her stick at the last second.
You got time.
And Amherst with an open lane here. In on goal. Shot. George with a save. Rebound. Big save there. Ratliff picks it up. Sends it around the horn. And puck up to D'Ambrosio now. She's going to go 1-on-1. Damn, D'Ambrosio with a nice move. She shoots and scores! D'Ambro puts it in. Makes it 2-2. D'Ambro ties this game. We had a lot of action at the end of the first period, and we're going to get some action here. It looks like here at the end of the second. 3:38 left. It's 2-2. An even effort by both teams here. Ambrosio pushes it again. It's going to be Amherst to steal. Can't get it out, though. And the pass there goes by everybody. All the way back down towards George. Although I think that was more of a pass than a icing, but perhaps call an icing call on it. And move the face-off back into the Amherst zone. Puck back to Carnes. Amherst picks that up. Can't get it out, though. Carnes pushes it back in. And D'Ambrosio. Second period hero so far for the Selects. Tying this game up. Ratliff Gets back nicely. Amherst player takes a spill. It's Ratliff with the puck. Oh! Shot up and above the net. Giveaway there. D'Ambrosio with the puck. And it's going to end up out of the zone. So Amherst has to reset, which they have not. Fisher with the puck. Trying to do it all herself. That's off a skate. And Skater's wide. Mel taken out of the play. Back to center ice here. Amherst with the puck. And Wachowskis backhanded it up to Hott. Goes by everybody, and it's Hamel with the puck now. She's going to carry it all herself. Oh, off the post! Inside of the post. Didn't cross the line. Nice shot there. And that one's held on to. Snuck that one by, and it rang off a couple of clinkers there. Select's looking for their first lead in this game. Down 1-0. Tied the game. Down 2-1. And Debro ties the game here in the second. 2-2. And that's where we're at right now. First goal by Jenko for the Selects. Amherst with the puck open. Shoot! Sit wide. Mel with the puck now. And she fumbles that clearing attempt. Amherst with the puck. Sent it through the crease. Couldn't control the pass, and now it's in on goal. And George is going to keep that out and smother it. 1:13 left in period 2. And the Selects elect to make an entire change here. And Warner with the puck. Amherst sends it up through center ice as they carry through. In the corner here. Large pile-up. Who's going to emerge with it? It's going to be Wachowskis. Trying to get it to Carnes. Stuck again. And it looks like Sullivan will finally control it and get it up to D'Ambrosio. She can't hold, but Sullivan will pick it up, and here she comes. Sullivan breaks down into the Amherst zone. D'Ambrosio can't hold. 16 seconds left here in the second. Sends it down, 7 seconds. Carnes with the puck. Looking for an outlet here. 1 second. And that's going to be 2 in the book. 2 on the board for each team. Favor of us? Them. Shot totals through 2. 17 for Amherst, 10 for the Selects. ton of rubber heading in on goal today. More of a jockeying situation here for position. A lot of through the crease shots, passes. No final delivery though. And selects are about to break here, and we're about to get this third period underway. Janko to take the opening face-off of the third for the Selects. And she's out here with Hot. Changing the lineup here a little bit, and George is going to hold on to that backhand shot. First whistle of the third. Selects change up their D. And Amherst controls. Janko picks that up. Tries to get it up to Hot, and she does. Hot sends it for a one-on-one for Zohorchek. And Zohorchek in on goal. And she's knocked aside. Amherst with the puck. Lifts it up. Ratliff with the puck now. Ratliff trying to get it to Zohorchek. That's intercepted there. And sent wide of the goal. That goes wide. Carnes picking up in her own zone in the corner. And she tries to get it up to Hot, and that's beyond her reach. Amherst player off the bench picks that up. There they come. Nice move there. Shot! Nice. I don't know if that got through her or not. And tried to get that up to Gray. Amherst picks that up. Battle in the corner again. Everybody down there working it. Sullivan had control for a second. Now she tries again. But it's going to be Hamel with the puck. She's going to skate it down again and take her own shot, and that's in on goal, and a nice save. Two nice shots by Teagan today. Chipping in from the backside. And Amherst happy to just take it and send it down. And they're going to call an ice on it with 13 minutes left in the third. Looks like Janko's back at center now. Runs that face off. Hamel with the puck. Nice shot again. Goes wide. Nice hard shot there. In the corner. Janko sends it to Wachowskis. Wachowskis shoots wide. Janko again with it. Janko chipping at it with Wachowskis, and that's going to get held on to. And that'll blow that play dead. Puck all the way down now. Hamel gets it in her own zone. Back to center now. Amherst almost fumbled that one. They do pick it up and head in towards George. George with a pad save. Warner over there. Back to the point now. And Janko picks it up. Janko sends it out and heads to the bench. Oh, D'Ambrosia skates by that, and she does try to pick it up now with her foot, but it's going to be Carnes that collects the garbage and heads forward with it. And Carnes with a nice move there, but couldn't get it all the way in. Amherst picks it up. Ratliff with the puck. He sends it ahead. No ice on the play. And Hot got there and just chipped it in behind the goal. Fisher over there. Can't keep it in. Zahorchek. Nice move. Fisher now picks it up. Fisher has a wall in front of her. And she just sends it off the boards. So Horchek can't get there. And that's pushed in nicely by Gray, I believe. Amherst now picks it up off the bench. Janko came, but selects down a D here as Maggie Longwell went off with a knee injury. Second period. Goes around to Ratliff. Ratliff tries to get it up. Janko's going to engage there, but Amherst ships it back in. Ratliff picks it up in her own zone. And that's sent down ice. Is it going to go far enough for icing? Yes, it will. Selects guilty of icing again with 10:06 left in the third. Amherst controls the face-off. Puck up to Sullivan. Sullivan with a nice move there, but can't finish it. Amherst sends it up. Puck by everybody, and George scoops it out of the air and gloves it down. George with a nice pad save there. Warner sends it up. D'Ambrosia pushes it ahead. Amherst collects it though in their own zone. Goes behind their own goal. And taken there by D'Ambrosia. She has the puck now. Fisher open. D'Ambrosia with a shot. A big save there. Amherst up for the challenge on that one. Now with the puck. That's off a few bodies there in front. Goes wide. Bro again in the corner. Oh, that's in on goal. Sneaky shot there from the point by Hamel. That's brought down. Amherst tries going 1-on-2. And Carnes going to block that effort and go back and get it herself. Carnes with a move, and here she comes. She's going to take it herself through center ice. Look at her go. Carnes still working it. And will she get control and get a shot? No. And Amherst with the puck now. Taken out of the play nicely by Ratliff. Back to center now. And Ratliff with the puck behind her own goal. Trying to find an outlet. Doesn't Zahorchek. Zahorchek trying to send that up the hot. Picked off by Zahorchek, but not for long. Amherst with the puck. Shot! George with the save. 7:32 left in the third. 2-2 tie. Teams get set for the face-off here to the left of George, and Amherst wins that one. But Sullivan breaks up that shot from the point. Back to Hamel. Sent ahead to Sullivan. Sullivan had an outlet there for a while. She gets pushed out of the play. Amherst collects it. Sullivan can't get control there, but it is causing some havoc there on the Amherst player. George with a nice save. Amherst works it again behind the goal. And nice play there by Fisher to take her out of the play. Getting a little chippy down there. Sullivan's going to shoot that one. That just goes wide. And Gray's going to send it right back in on goal. Nobody there. Ship it home. Sullivan now collects it. Sullivan tries to get it in front. That's taken by Amherst. And they're going to backpedal behind their own goal. Stuck behind the goal now. It comes out. And Ratliff carries now through center ice. And Ratliff getting physical down there. And Wakoska's getting involved. Sticks, bodies, everybody getting involved. Everything's fair game. No calls on it. No calls in this game, period. No power plays yet. Bad puck, George with a pad save. And selects take that and send it down. No ice on the play. Off an Amherst player's stick. D'Ambrosio, look at her go. Went right for the jugular there. And now Mel with the puck. Sends it back in on goal, but it goes wide. And Fisher over there sends it out. Sent up, and it's going to be Warner. Warner through Fisher to Zahorchek. She ships it in. Warner again stops that clearing attempt, and it's going to be Hot with the puck. Hot backhand pass to Hamel from the point, blocked. .430 left in the third. 2-2 game. Amherst with the puck. Backhand shot. Doesn't quite make it in on goal. Amherst again from the point. Nice save there. Tricky shot and a better save off the pad of George. And it's going to be Amherst now in the corner. Back to the point. That's in. George with another pad save. Sent up and out. And Hot goes for the puck. And now Janko off the bench. And Hot flips it up with a backhand pass. Trying to get it to Janko. Amherst intercepts. Amherst clears the line and sends it in. Carnes back for the puck now in her own zone. Barnes up to Janko. Janko with the puck. She comes in 2-on-2, looking for a place to go with it, and she sends it in on goal, and a nice pad save there on a tricky shot. And that is up into the netting again with 3:20 left in the third. Got a triple header for you fans at home today. Got this game, and then we got the Shaw game at 2:40, and then we'll be back again with the selects this evening for another game against Amherst. So hopefully you cleared your schedule for Big Tone today, because he is going to be in the zone. Amherst, that shot high and wide. Amherst with the puck at the point. Sends that one through. Select's looking for a way to clear here, and they do. Trying to get the puck to Sullivan. Unsuccessfully. And Sullivan picks that one off. Pushes it right back in. Amherst is having some trouble with the puck here. And Amherst gets it out, and here they come. They're going to get an outlet here. In on goal. All alone. Oh! George steps up to the plate there with a good defensive effort by Carnes. Disrupt that at the last second. Nice play there by Amherst, but couldn't finish it. 2 minutes left in the third, and it's 2-2 game. And what are we going to have here? We're going to get our first penalty of the game. D'Ambrosio. First power play belongs to Amherst here at the end of this game. 1:58 left, and that's a 1:30 power play for Amherst. As D'Bro takes a seat. And Janko with the puck. Janko behind her own goal. Gets it up to Sullivan. Sullivan just sends it ahead. Janko giving chase here. Janko chases her behind the goal, and Janko on her, but spins off. And Carnes. And it's back to center ice now. Amherst with the puck on the power play. Finally get it back to the point here to start a cycle. Picked off by Janko. Janko sends it out. Amherst resetting now. Nice play there. And it's going to be Fisher. Backhand shot, no. Rebound, no. Amherst keeps it out. Select sent everything in on her. Amherst keeps it out. Keeps this game tied, 2-2. 56.1 seconds left. Fisher to take the face off here. Fisher and control. 30 seconds left on this power play for Amherst. And Koskis sends it in. Nice play there. And it's going to be Koskis with the puck. Koskis going to carry through center ice. And she's taken out of the play there. And penalty over now. 22 seconds left in the game. Even strength here on out. Amherst with the puck. Sends it forward. 12 seconds. That's blocked by Warner. Ratliff over there. Amherst with control. And at 4 seconds, 3. Amherst with one last try. That's going to be blocked and shipped down, and this one's going to end in a 2-2 tie today in game 1 of the triple header for Big Tone in the Zone. So these two teams will square off again this evening. Look for a link for that one. And Shaha game this afternoon. So thanks for joining here. Saturday morning hockey. We'll look forward to seeing you this afternoon and this evening, hopefully. Have a great rest of your morning, and we'll be back later.